Welcome back to the Lightforge Podcast, Grin Go Voyage to the Sunken City card review stream valuation. This is Apocto.
It's Merps. Let's talk about Rogue now.
Let's talk about crabs.
We are starting with
Crabs.
the Colossal unit. It's Krabatoa. It is a 6-mana, 6/5 beast. Colossal +2. Your Krabatoa claws have +2 attack. That is a persistent ability of Krabatoa. And then Krabatoa's Claw is a 2-mana, 2/1 beast with Rush and Death Rattle. Equip a 2/1 Claw. So,
and the claw itself is Krabatoa's claw.
Right. So, Krabatoa, it's a 6-mana, 6/5. You get double 4/1 rushes.
No. And just 2/1 rushes. Because these 2/1 rushes are Krabatoa's claws. They are not Krabatoa claws. Krabatoa claw is the death rattle.
No, I've seen it in action. The original ones are all 4/1. Everything is a 4/1.
Okay, so they literally wrote the card wrong. It says your Krabatoa claws have +2 attack, but the 2/1 rushers are named Krabatoa '(S) claw, which is not what's identified in the text. Whereas the actual weapon that you get is Krabatoa claw, which is what's identified on the card.
Sure. I'm just gonna tell you, it's all 4/1s. It's 4/1s all the way down. Okay?
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo this math on this one then.
Okay, so look, right now we have it at an S. I don't really care if it's an S or an S+. It is really good, okay? It's really good. For 6 mana, you shouldn't get, like, 8 damage of Rush, plus, like, 4 face damage, and then plus you, like, reload with another freaking Claw. Way too much stats. I don't know why this thing gives you that many stats. It's way too much stats. Mm-hmm. I truly don't understand these colossal units.
So it has 8 damage of initiative, and with the death rattle, another 4 damage of initiative, like on the same turn.
Right, and then if you use that, and then the second one, like, so what you want to do
use it up,
is,
and
like,
the second one will die, and then you get
the
it
second
again,
one will die,
for,
and
like,
then you
the
get it
next
again.
turn.
Right, and then if this doesn't die, you have a 4/1 weapon, right? And if the main body dies, you only have a 2/1 weapon. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to call this a S+. Done.
It is very.
It is now a S+, joining the ranks of a lot of these other colossals.
Yes, look, it is very good. Yep, crab. All right, like we can meme about crabs and do the crab dance, but this is, in terms of tempo, this is ridiculously insane. Like, in terms of just immediate tempo, for example,
it's 12 initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 6/5 body, which is only 2 health off of whatever. And then there's a 2/1 or 4/1 weapon that you have in your hand for the next turn.
All right.
Like, what?
Get crabbed.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
I'm glad I helped your understanding of that,
but that's, they just don't know how to use words. Bad with words. I better with words. I'm correct here, because that's not what those words mean. You put that in a computer program, it won't know what's going on.
Okay, true, but I don't think we're.
This game is a computer program. What do you think this game is? Anyway.
Ah, God.
Rest of the rogue cards. No A cards, but a lot of B cards. A lot of B cards. You're going to see 3 B pluses and 4 Bs. That is all of the rogue's non-legendary cards except one. That one's a F+. But everything else is B. So rogues have a very consistent front of just good cards coming in on this set, which is highly unusual for rogue. Rogues usually have a mix of absolutely terrible cards and good or decent cards because they're usually so synergy focused. But one of the things with this set is synergies actually all work in Arena now. So let's start off with Blood in the Water. Blood in the Water is a common spell, 6 mana. It says deal 3 damage to an enemy. Summon a 5/5 shark with Rush. Nothing fancy here. It's just a 5/5 Rush and then 3 damage somewhere. That is a total of 8 initiative, and the 5/5 will probably survive to add another body onto the board. It's a lot of initiative, and then it's a lot of stats.
It's really good. Damn, this thing is really good. Yeah, I thought like it would be just fair, but we don't do fair in 2022 anymore. I'm like, oh, you know, if it just did this and then it summoned a 5/5 shark, but the shark also has Rush, so extraordinarily good.
Yup. I play that card at 7 costs, says Cole in chat. Yup. That's what most of these, anything that's like B+, by the way, if you add an extra mana to it, it would probably still be a C+, or a C at least. So, definitely. Alright, next one is an epic card. It is a Bootstrap Sunkeneer. It is a 5 mana 4/4 pirate combo. Remember, 5 mana, and you have to combo it. Put an enemy minion on the bottom of your opponent's deck. So this is like sap, but instead of putting it into the hands, it's... Oh, sorry, did I say sap? This is like assassinate, except it doesn't quite die.
It's Vilespine. It's Vilespine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? It is Vilespine. It's a Vilespine with a silence.
Yeah, it's a Vilespine with a silence, basically. It's like got one more stat too, right?
Yeah.
Than a Vilespine. The thing is just like, I don't know, Vilespine isn't amazing. It's like, it's good. You still have to combo this. That's sort of where we're at. Like,
yeah.
Vilespine in 2022 is pretty much like a B+. This is pretty much
Captain. Would you rather have a Vilespine or a Knight Captain?
It's like, right?
Or 3/4, right? Like, and then you kill a big thing or you kill a small thing. You need to combo it, or you need to wait for 3 damage exactly. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Cutlass Courier is the next B+ card. It is a 3 mana 2/5 pirate. After your hero attacks, draw a pirate. So as long as you got pirates, you can keep drawing them, because your hero can attack if you set up your dagger. The downside is you're drawing pirates.
Pirates aren't that bad.
Not as good as cards. It also gets capped, right? Because you only have so many pirates in your deck.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a Cutlass Courier. Nothing special, but a lot of value, a lot of card draw value. Now we're going to the Bs. The Bs, Tier B, regular Tier B cards. These are better than the average card in your deck. First one is a Fillet Fighter. A Fillet Fighter is a 1 mana 3/1 pirate, and also has a battle cry that deals 1 damage. You guys remember the Blowgill Sniper, which is a 2 mana 2/1 and deals 1 damage, and it was like a decent card?
Yeah, this is just extraordinarily like overstated for what you're supposed to get. Elven Archer was fine, playable. This also has a tag as well, so I understand class cards are allowed to be better than neutrals, but this is a lot better.
So yeah, it's a B. It's not higher because for 1 mana, like, it's just not shaping the game that much, whether it's a 3/1 or a 2/1, right? But it's certainly better than your Elven. I don't know what Elven Archer would be. Elven Archer would probably be like a D+ or something. Maybe a D. Probably a D. Okay. Next is Gone Fishing. Gone Fishing, a B tier card. It is a 1 mana card that says Dredge. Combo, draw a card. So what that means is definitely use the combo. Do not use the combo. It's a 1 mana card. You can freaking combo it because drawing or not drawing that card is huge. But yeah, generally very straightforward. If you can put something good down there, you can dredge it up on the same turn and then play it. After that, it is Swordfish. Swordfish is a weapon. It's a 3 mana 2/3 weapon. Battle Cry, Dredge. So rogues have 2 ways of dredging. And if it's a pirate, give this weapon and the pirate +2 attack. So 3 mana 2/3 weapons are not that great these days, especially not when it's in rogue. But a 3 mana 4/3 weapon is insane. So if you can get a pirate, it's super good. But you usually won't be able to find a pirate. And when you don't find a pirate, it's just not the best. So that's why it's a B tier card.
Okay.
All right. We're just moving through these. Next up is the Azjahan Vessel. The Azjahan Vessel is a epic spell, 5 mana. Summon 2 3/3 pirates with stealth. Put a sunken vessel on the bottom of your deck. The 2 3/3 pirates with stealth for 5 mana is pretty good for curve. And then the sunken vessel that gets put into the bottom of your deck is a 5 mana spell that says cast when drawn. Summon 2 3/3 pirates with stealth. So it's effectively a 0 mana card that summons 2 more 3/3 pirates. Pretty good. You play the Azjahan's Vessel. It's an on-curve card. And then you play the 1 mana spell that dredges it and draws you a card. And you not only still draw a card afterwards, but you end up getting 2 more 3/3s with stealth.
It's kind of a shame that Rogue doesn't have more ways to put stuff on the bottom of your deck and better ways to do it, because they have a lot of dredge. They have a ton of dredge. So Gone Fishing is good. It's a reliable way. Swordfish, really reliable way. Like ones that you kind of want to draft as well. And then they just have this vessel, which is like good, but if you look at some of the other classes and their class cards that put stuff on the bottom of their deck, it's like, okay, this vessel is just, it's good, but it could be a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, I think the vessel is good. The problem with the vessel is that it's an epic card, so you're not even going to have it, right? Like your dredge cards are, one is a rare and one is they're both rares, but you're still going to get a decent amount. But then the vessel's an epic, so you can get the neutral cards up from the dredging. So the final card, and all these cards, like, it's a rarity to see Rogue with so many B tier cards. Like you go back, you look at Alterac. Alterac Rogue is just super, super terrible. It's got like 3 D tier cards, 1 F tier card, like 1 C, 1 B, and 1 A, the lobotomizer. Like it's just, and that's usually what you see with Rogue. Like we weren't surprised to see that in United and Stormwind. Like Counterfeit Blade was your A tier card, and everything else was C tier and below. It's just, Rogue is not that class that they do this stuff with. And here, all these cards are just independently good. Like there's no, like you look at it, you're like, yeah, it's a normal card. I could do normal arena stuff with the card. It's a different direction. That being said, Rogue will not be good in this expansion just because all the other sets that I talked about do not have good Rogue cards. So you're just one set can only do so much. And it's not like this card has amazing rogue cards. It just has very good and solid ones. Anyway, the last one, Swift Scale Trickster. It's a F plus tier. It's a 4 mana 2/2 Naga. Battlecry, your next spell this turn costs 0 mana. So, yeah. Play those high mana rogue spells that you've been dying to play.
Yep. Anyways, no explanation needed for that one. You did miss Hook Tusk.
What did I miss?
The legendary.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah. We're going to do the legendary, which is Hook Tusk. This one is a D rating. It is an 8 mana 8/8 pirate. Battlecry. If you summon 8 other pirates this game, plunder the enemy. I'm not gonna lie. I just pretended it didn't have a Battlecry because I can't see summoning 8 other pirates. But you know what? If you keep dredging the 3/3 stuff and whatever, maybe you can get 8 pirates and play this later on. So let's find out what plundering the enemy means. Plundering the enemy has 3 options. You can take 5 cards from your opponent's deck, take 2 cards from your opponent's hand, or take control of your opponent's highest attack minion. So quite good.
Pretty good. But yes, it's hard. It's not impossible. Like if you just think about the vessel, right? Like the ship. You summon, if you successfully dredge it up, you are summoning 4 pirates already. So then you only need 4 more. So just, do 2 ships, right? But yes, it's pretty tough. And that's why it's a D.
Yep. All right. So that's Rogue. Hey, it's good to get some stability. And Rogue has ways. Rogues have ways to just be good. It's one of those classes where if you leave it for its own, it can do quite fine. It has that hero power that's guaranteed like a crappy 2-drop. And it can ride that in certain metas. And this is not going to be a bad meta for Rogue because it's going to be kind of middling. And there's going to be, we saw it before, right? There's already that neutral card. Like Rogues actually have an A+ class card. It's Pufferfist. That is a Rogue and Demon Hunter A+ tier card. So this is a strong set for Rogue. Doesn't have a lot of other support, but we'll see how far it carries. I take that back. Maybe this isn't going to be so bad for Rogue overall, because this set is actually quite strong for Rogue overall.
Yep, I agree. I think it's more than fair.
Yep. Okay. One thing though is that it's not very exciting. I guess that's what happens when you have a bunch of normal standalone good cards. They just kind of like deal 3 damage and brush a 5/5. Fine. Vile Fiend again. Okay. Like Vile Fiend with a little bit of a sap ability. Fine. You have a 3 mana 2/5 that potentially draws you pirates. Okay, right? Like they're not super exciting cards. I'm not like looking forward to playing Rogue, but power level wise, this is still quite a boost. All right,
that's it.
That's it for us. We'll see you next. Next is Shaman.
Bye.